Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to. Coming to still sounds so strange, but for being here for tonight's edition of Folk You. This is a singer-songwriter round robin that has been going on here in Chicago since 2001. So our 20th anniversary is coming up at the end of the year here. And if you're unfamiliar with what a round robin is, I can tell you very briefly that it's an opportunity. It goes by many names: guitar, song pull, guitar grab, songapalooza. I don't know, but round robin is an opportunity for songwriters to get together, play some of their own material. Maybe 2 songs at a time, whatever the number differs. And then it passes on to the next person, the next songwriter, and they play a little bit, and it goes to the next, and then so on. And that means that, the pressure's off to do a full set of material. You can kind of play around, try out new stuff. The only ground rule that I have set up for this round robin is that it's original material. Because obviously that is what you want to hear from these fine, fine songwriters, of which I'm excluding myself. And again, we have been doing this for almost 20 years, and even the pandemic has not stopped us. So you're probably wondering, even though we have their names right up here, who else is here? So I will go in the order that the folks are on the screen right now, and I will say I'm Larry O'Dean, the host low these almost 20 years, and I am really excited to be welcoming back 2 prior folk viewers, but semi-regular. I have some players that are almost always, every year or every other year, and Michael and Khalid have been here a handful of times over the years, and so I'm thrilled to have them. So Michael Mazza, and I will give him an actual real-world applause. And Michael is from the Chicagoland area, so he and I are holding down the local fort here. And then also joining us is Khalid Hanifi, the official, from Michigan, the Ann Arbor area. Khalid and I go way back. Way back in juvie and all those problems. That's what makes the great art, though. Am I right, Khalid?
That's so true.
The Sturm und the Drang.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you know what the deal is. I know that these guys, they've already had to put up with like a 15-minute prelude with me saying, all right, here's what's going on, just so they know. So I am going to bid them adieu. I don't have a chapeau, but I'm pretending that I have one for right now. And I'm going to get the show started. Guys, I will see you soon. Khalid, I will see you sooner than Michael, but we know how that works. Okay, guys, take it easy.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, so happy to be here for our 14th show during the pandemic. And of course, there are those who would say, what pandemic? Certainly, things are looking up here in the US of A, although I'm perhaps a bit less enthusiastic about the quickness of the reopening here, but definitely things are looking better. But we're still very much in pandemic mode globally, and so I still kind of don't feel like we're really out of this. So this transition period is even weirder in some ways when things are starting to be open. But we are continuing remotely, and I was talking with Michael and Khalid about this before, in part because once we want to get back to actual live performing, got to make sure that we have a venue. So for now, we're continuing remotely, and glad to have you. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to get started and shut up. I'm not shutting up with the singing, but shut up with the bladder. And I'm going to open with a song by the Injured Parties, which is the band that I am in. We have not played in a while, sadly. And this is from our debut album. We have a second one that came out after that, but I'm not playing anything off that tonight. And when I first started to say I need to get back to doing this and let's try the remote broadcasting. One thing I noticed getting ready for performances was that certain songs I just couldn't do anymore in this mode. Not technically, because I have problems technically with everything, but just like didn't seem appropriate to the moment. And this one is one that it's not necessarily in that boat, but it has it's some of the lyrics and some of what it says I can't quite take the same now. But nonetheless, it seemed like the right time to bring it back into a set tonight. So this is called American Comfort. Summer does 95 down the highway I will drive. Me a ticket and I will pay. Drive my Hummer another day. American comfort, take me away. American comfort, get out of my way. My satellite dish gets Chinese news, Brazilian sports and African cartoons. I don't understand a single word of any of the languages that I have heard. American comfort, globally preferred. American comfort, giving you the bird. Retire at 75. I look back at my life, playing stocks and having drinks. There are umbrellas on the golf lane. American comfort, wrapped up in me. American comfort, American comfort stays. American comfort, American Thank you, thank you. That felt pretty good. I think it's the whole American comfort notion, which you know, I don't really feel that different about, but it's kind of the notion of how quickly people have segued back to the idea of wanting their comfort and having their comfort. And I don't know. It just seems goofy to me. It felt good to play. And the next one, well, what I'm doing tonight is I've kind of got like a sandwich. I already used this sandwich motif with Michael and Khalid when we were off the air, but of like stuff that's been released at the beginning and the end, and then stuff that is not released in the middle. And this next song is not exactly new; it's just not been recorded yet. And when I was sitting down to do my set for the evening, and I have to quickly say I'm seeing some of the comments here. So Richard from Colorado Springs, hello, thank you. I was going through my oeuvre, which is not a phrase I get to say that often, but knowing that Khalid, now I am assuming you can hear me. All right, there we go. I'm having connection problems tonight, but it could be that that's to your benefit. But knowing that I've known Khalid for a long time, I'm originally from Michigan, and Khalid is coming to us from Michigan today. And so I picked a couple of Michigan-centric songs that just seemed appropriate. This one, I tried to remember. I know it was partially inspired by Detroit going into bankruptcy, which I think was around 2013, something like that. And it was two headlines, and they both involved Detroit. And one was about the bankruptcy, and the other one was about drones being flown over Detroit. And even in the last, X number of years, we've gotten so much more familiar, even watching movies and stuff, with the use of drones, and which seemed kind of ominous to me, even as I, can enjoy how they're used in films and such. But anyway, so this song was inspired by the conflation of this reading about Detroit's going into bankruptcy, and then this notion of these drones flying over Detroit. And in fact, it is called Drones Over Detroit. All right. Woke up this morning to a curious sound, the buzz of 1,000 bees all around. Looked out the window, what did I see? Blotting out the sun infinitely. Drones over Detroit, drones over Detroit, drones over Detroit, drones. What could I do? There was nowhere to run. If I were a target, I was undone. I saw my friend I met mouthing a prayer. Just then an explosion, and he wasn't there. Drones over Detroit, drones over Detroit, drones over Detroit, drones. I sleep like a baby and keep my ears plugged. I never feel nervous on anti-anxiety drugs. clear. Now I'd like to forget how we wound up here. Collateral damage at the end of the day. Statistical anomalies in harm's way. Over Detroit road. Over Detroit road. Over Detroit road. Over Detroit road. Whew. So that one goes out to you, Khalid.
Wow.
With your
Rome.
Michigan bona fides.
That's right. Thank
Hey,
you.
how did I sound technically there? Was there some glitching, some weirdness going on? Which again may not necessarily be a drawback, but I'm just curious from a
I
technical
didn't want to interrupt you. But it is, I mean, it's not like the flow is interrupted, but the signal is kind of coming in and out. And I don't know that there's anything you could do about it. That's why I didn't chime in.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with it. I think you are correct. This is the first time it's been a problem, but I'm not going to belabor it. As long as I'm not going completely away, that's good. Yeah, I hear it sounded kind of tinny. Yeah, that could also be my Lou Reed-esque voice there, Richard, but tinny, I guess the whole thing is probably tinny. But yeah, something's wacky. But you know what? I'm here. We're about to segue to you, and that's what's important. I'm looking forward to hearing what you got to play. As always, I'm going to vamoose and let you do that.
All righty. Thank you,
All right.
Larry.
I'll see you.
Great to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too,
so
my friend.
long. Yeah.
Khalid sounds better than Larry as a comment there. You know what? That is going to be just kind of the main idea here tonight. So, yeah. All right. So I will see you, and I'm looking forward to it.
All righty. Thanks, Larry. All right. Here we go. This one's called Whose Idea Was That? Work and work for less and less. Buy a bit of happiness. Make a point and then digress. Whose idea was that? Fill your mouth with careful words. Fill your sleep with tweety birds. Fill your soul with perfect turds. Whose idea was that? Happy paper trails to you. Your boss, he likes the things you do. You've earned a son a Subaru. Whose idea was that? Hooray, hooray, it's payday. Once again, you've earned your way to work through another holiday. Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Whose idea? Whose idea? Whose false idea. That's that. That was on the last CD that I put out, which was called A Brief Respite from Shooting Fish in a Barrel from 2013. I have since ceased to put CDs out. I just put singles out online. And this next one is an example of that. This is the last one I did with my good friend John Visker back in 2015. I think I can say the word fuck on this thing. I don't know that we might get canceled, I guess. But since folk is folk, you is obviously, we're playing with the same language. This one's called Go Fuck Yourself. If I had known there were as many songs with this title as there already were by the time I wrote it, I probably wouldn't have written the song. But what distinguishes this one is that there's a comma after go. So try to keep that in mind while you're listening. Go fuck yourself. From California to the New York Island. Does anybody want today? Does anybody need today? Does anybody want to play? Does anybody need to pay? Go fuck yourself. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Does anybody want to play? Does anybody need to pay? Does anybody want today? Does anybody need to pray? Hey, we're just the awful strewn from the charging carcass of your briefly philanthropic gambling. Go fuck yourself. We're just the awful strewn from the charging carcass of your briefly philanthropic gambling. Go fuck yourself. From California to the New York Island. Ba-bum. Ba-da, 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 bum, bum. Ba-da, 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 boo-doo, boo-boo, boo-boo.
Great job, Khalid. Excellent job. All right, so my name is Michael Mazza. I'm located in the Chicago area. I've got a couple projects that are currently going on right now. Number one, it's a project called the Walk Down. It's an indie rock project. And I'm also in an electro indie pop project with a very talented individual by the name of Emily Quinn. And the Walk Down was preceded by a project called Collectors, which I was involved in for about 15 years. And this is one of the first songs written for that project. And it's called One More Day. Here we go. At 8 o'clock, the telephone rings. It's not her, only I wish it was. Sometimes I wish I had her all to myself. Stuck in traffic and nowhere to go. Ain't it strange how life gets rearranged? Only one more day till she's coming home. Through and through it all, I know that the rain will end tomorrow. And I'll be so happy to see you again. I hope that you'll feel the same, because it's been so very long. But it's only one more day. Another day of pouring rain. Here we go in my reality show. Except this time I'm the one off the island. Through and through it all, I know that the rain will end tomorrow. And I'll be so happy to see you again. I hope that you'll feel the same, because it's been so very long. But it's only one more day. It's only one more day. I said it's only one more day. Oh, I said it's only one more day. It's gotta be one more, it's gotta be one more day. It's gotta be one more, it's gotta be one more day. So that was called One More Day off the first Collectors EP. This next song is off the second Collectors EP titled Travelogue, and this tune's called Suitcase. Here we go. The translation has started, and this time it's gonna be clear. Subjective reflections are closer than they appear. Never imagined her world spinning underneath the light of a distant room. Oh, but it was hard to tell. So she packed up a suitcase and headed for LA. It became quite apparent there was little left to say. Relegated to a time when ballads had
draw the line, only to decide it's not the same thing twice. All those things you had, you thought you wouldn't mind. Where did you draw that line? Where did you draw the line? Only to decide it's not the same thing twice. All those things you had, you thought you wouldn't mind. Where did you draw that line?
Thank you. Thank you.
Michael, that sounded great. And, you know, I was hustling to like get a comment in there really quickly because a dog wandered in the background. And I was going to make a joke, dog rhythm, and I spelled rhythm R-H-Y-T-H-E-M, which sounds like like an album title I would have come up with when I was 18. But always great to see pets making appearances, which has happened a number of times over the last 14 shows here.
Yeah, he's the engineer for the session tonight. So
he's taking care of the sound, huh? You're sounding really good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm glad you're talking about all the stuff you're doing because you do a lot of stuff in a wild, well, I shouldn't say wild, in a divergent range of styles. So you got the electro stuff, you got the indie stuff, you've got the singer-songwriter stuff. So sounded good.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. So I will let you mellow out, meditate, whatever it is. And I'm going to see what I can pull off here and see you in a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. Well, yes. And so I do my best to get some comments in if I can. My main concern is, you know, paying attention to the music of my peers here. But it sounds... or it's great. Well, it does sound great, but it's great to hear Michael again. It's great to hear Khalid again, and neither one of them have made a live appearance in 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. And so I've had a Jones for their stuff, and I'm so much getting a fix tonight. So I have a couple of brand new ones that I'm going to play, and the first one here, I'm not going to give you the title of it. I think that it would kind of give the ghost away. I'm trying to think of what to say. So I'm just gonna play it and see what you think, and not say anything else about it. But it's new. So here we go. Could have been a contender, Marlon Brando said famously when I saw him on the street. He gave the whole speech for me, and Marlon got me thinking of everything I could have done, the cancers I would have cured, the Nobel Prizes to be won, but I was aborted. I was aborted. I was aborted. So there you go. All you liberated ladies with your bodies and your choices, silencing the plaintiff cries of the pro-life voices. Every fetus is a genius that just has to be born to solve the world's problems, like atheism, communism, and porn. But I was aborted. I was aborted. I was aborted. So there you go. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to complain. I've got things pretty good up here on the astral plane. As I said to Abraham Lincoln, Abe, the afterlife is pretty sweet. If I'd never been aborted, we wouldn't have had the chance to meet. I was aborted. I was aborted. I was aborted. So there you go. My neighbor's a clinic bomber. He's got a quite nice spread. God would never punish him for making those doctors dead. He had a higher calling and did what he did for me. And now we're sipping Mai Tais for all eternity. I was aborted. I was aborted. I was aborted. So there you go. I was aborted. I was aborted. I was aborted. So there you go. I will say nothing about that. I will have a drink. So I've obviously had a lot to think about in lockdown, which is like I need an excuse to have my brain overcrowded with stuff. And I think in the midst of, calamity, I'm not the kind of person who just dives right in and wants to like respond to what's going on. It seems like it needs some time to digest or whatever. At least I do. And so as the time went on, I did some more writing toward the end of the lockdown or whatever degree of it, the pandemic, however we want to call it. And the goal for me starting this almost 20 years ago was, this will make me write a song a month or thereabouts. And I've had periods where I certainly was more prolific. Doesn't mean that the songs stuck around, but I could certainly use that kind of inspiration now. And I think I'm getting kind of a geyser effect now with everything that's gone on, not just in the last year, but also the last four plus years, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And I suspect you do. And so this is born of who knows what primordial ooze, and it's called Q's Gone Dark. Q's gone dark. dark. It's wait and see while I'm stocking shelves at the Piggly Wiggly. Q's gone dark when he's back. I got sticks and stones for the big attack. Q's gone dark, it'll be a little while before we can root out some more cannibalistic pedophiles. Q's gone dark. It's not just me who's itching to engage in some anarchy. Kroger Karen's here. Whitefish Karen too. And she's been in touch with some boogaloos. Q's gone dark, please don't panic. Every Democrat's a closet satanic. Q's gone dark, but he's got a plan. The storm is brewing from inside of a van parked in the lot of Area 51, where he mops the halls and scrapes up gum. Q's gone dark at the pizza parlor. Patriots like me will make the cabal holler. Q's gone dark, please don't panic. Every Democrat's a closet satanic. Whew. All right. Well, now that that's...
Is Hugh a friend of yours?
Oh, we go way back.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, I met him through R. I knew R, and of course, R introduced me to Q.
Q. Oh,
Yeah.
Q. God, I mean, I was... Okay, that's obvious.
What were you hearing?
I'm so slow.
Oh.
I thought it was Hugh.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
You thought it was me.
But no, Hugh.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Q. And I thought it was just a random dude. But Q makes out, you know, haven't been living on a log.
So we we can't talk about this stuff except we can talk about it, right?
Right.
You know, are you with me, huh? You see?
I see, yeah.
All right.
I see. Just like the eye on the dollar bill.
And on that note,
yeah,
I will turn things over to you. Nice comments are coming in about you guys. You're sounding great, Khalid. I'm really happy to have you back, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this. So,
well,
all seriousness.
So happy to see you and to hear you after these years. It's like no time has passed at all.
Isn't that nice?
It is nice. Feel like we're down in the cabin again.
The cabin. I was thinking about
the cabin. Right.
We won't even explain about the cabin. Yeah. Although my last number is not cabin bound, but it's an even more specific Michigan reference. So
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sir. I'll see
right.
you. I'll see you on the last pass.
Okay. Good. Deal.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's called El Pulpo. It's about United Fruit that still lives on through the Chiquita brand. Sam, banana man, ripes and brisk. Annex, Honduras. Big Mike, Exodus, get 'em cheap. Sell 'em quick. Went into the jungle at 17, at 21, by God, came out rich. He said a mule costs more than a Honduran deputy. Consuelos en el suelo. Edward Bernays, Middle America Information Bureau. Oh, lights of freedom. Senorita, Chiquita, banana. Senorita, Chiquita, banana. Senorita, Chiquita, banana. Purifoy, John Purifoy. Pistol packing Purifoy. A star-spangled banner kind of guy. He knew exactly where the bombs would fall, where the bombs would fall. Go figure. Eli's plunge into the black, briefcase packed with retirement plans, smashed it through the glass, freedom bound, 44 stories down. Not gone, but certainly forgotten, forgotten, certainly forgotten, forgotten, certainly forgotten. Not gone, but certainly forgotten. Not gone, but certainly, certainly forgotten. That was El Pulpo. This next one is one I've never played in public, never recorded yet. We're in the process of recording it. It's called For a Song. you do when you're proving that? When you're proving you can't prove it. When you know that your doom isn't doing it. When you've blown through all the good juju, and it doesn't matter whether you were ever right at all. Doesn't matter whether you were ever right at all. Doesn't matter whether you were ever right or wrong. Gave it up for a song, baby. It's all make-believe. It's never better for long, baby. I didn't want to see. I fell hard when it would have been easier to stand up. I took heart when I found that you two were corrupt. I gave it up for a song. It didn't seem to matter much. But is there ever a good time to cut and run? Is there ever a good time to cut and run? Is there ever a good time to cut and run? Gave it up for a song, baby. It's all make-believe. It's never better for long, maybe. I didn't want to see. Back, it'll be with an eye to holding my head about medium high and forgiving every phony insight. I'll take back every petty display and all the heavy-handed dismay into the wasteland out for rain. When I come back, it'll be in the guise of a man terminally wise. I don't know any other way to survive. Like it or not, I've overstayed any welcome that was ever made. I'm the last clown in a lost parade. Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
Sounded great. All right, so I'm gonna play a couple of songs. I'm in a project, as I mentioned, called the Walk Down, and we have an EP coming out hopefully later this year. I'm gonna play a couple of tunes from that EP, which is called Future Tense, and this one's called Jane Doe. And here we go.
She goes where nobody knows, and that's okay. Her name is Jane Doe. At the diner at 5th and Main, she wonders when things are gonna change. Through the door walks a city man, and Jane Doe goes through she'll be free from this town in misery. She's gonna be writing letters that maybe he'll read. But how much more can she bleed? Straightens her apron and fixes her hair, and the man doesn't seem to care. An hour later she'd seen this all before, another savior walking out the door. Late at night when no one's around, and constant tears are the only sound, she feels that life's passing her by, and no one can hear her cry. Maybe one day she'll be free from this town in the misery. She's gonna be writing letters and maybe he'll read. But how much more can she bleed? Maybe one day she'll be free from this town in the misery. She's gonna be writing letters and maybe he'll read. But how much more can she bleed?
All right, I see my trusty sidekick is now awake, so it might be a good sign. I'm not sure, but this next tune is called All in Your Mind, and here we go.
We somehow couldn't keep straight, a million ways to celebrate all that you had and all that you lost in time. Now the homecoming is complete, but we've got ways to try and repeat the same old storylines in the sand. It's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, can't you see? We somehow couldn't keep straight, a million ways to celebrate all that you had and all that you lost in time. Now the homecoming is complete, and we've got ways to try and repeat the same old storylines in the sand. It's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, can't you see? It's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, can't you see? It's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, it's all in your mind, It's all in your mind. 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 It's all in your mind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sound great.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's not all in the mind. It's in the ears. It's all around.
Exactly. There you go.
So, Michael, great again. We'll see you for the last pass and then for the big kumbaya at the end, but sounding really good.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
No problem. Do a little meditating, and I'll see you in a while.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I love to talk about meditating. Something I don't do, clearly. Well, I kind of do. I kind of. So I can't make light of it without admitting to its value. So yeah, we're going to save all the big thank yous and stuff for the end. But yeah, thanks for those who are tuning in tonight. Thanks again to Khalid and Michael for being here. I am going to play my last number. It's another Injured Party song. And like I said, both of them are from our debut here, Fun with a Purpose. I wonder if there's a visual clue in this image here, artwork by the great Lloyd Dangle here, if that is familiar to some of another Michigan connection. And there's a visual clue there as to this last song I'm going to do. I was telling Khalid that I was doing a couple of Michigan-centric ones, and this is called Zingerman's Deli, and it's a pretty well-known establishment in Ann Arbor, which is where I met Khalid sometime in the past. And the one thing that, whenever I haven't played this in a while, and I was, running through it earlier, and there's a line in here, his favorite sandwich was a veggie melt. And I remember playing this once. I can't remember if it was with the Injured Parties or if it was a solo show. I think it was in Chicago, but somebody was familiar with Singerman's, and they came up to me afterward and they said, they don't have a veggie melt there. And I said, yes, I know, but I needed the rhyme, So you don't have to be 100% factual about anything, which I wouldn't even claim that this song was, although I think it's probably a scenario that's probably universal, which maybe you'll understand in just a second here, not for lack of my trying. So it's called Zingerman's Deli. Okay, here we go. She was asked to get more cheese from the back. They were out of Swiss, they were low on Jack. The lunch crowd was anxious to sit and eat. Take a number, place your order, and have a seat. He had seen her many times from behind a glass. He had a double nose ring and he liked her ass. She must be smart, he saw her on a break, reading War and Peace and drinking a milkshake. He was nervous, he was shy, and thought, why would you want to talk to me outside Zingerman's Deli? Well, she noticed the guy every time he came in had the cutest eyes and a dimpled chin. Her favorite sandwich was a veggie melt, and deep down she knew exactly how he felt. Well, his friends all heard what was in his heart, and they encouraged him to make a fresh start. His last girlfriend dumped him for a business business major, and sometimes she's still asking for little favors. She was busy slicing meat. I thought, why would he want to see me outside Singerman's Deli? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, she washed her hands in the bathroom sink and wondered if he'd coming soon and what he'd think. And swore to herself this time she would ask his name instead of saying hi there. Will it be the same? Well, he stood outside in the afternoon sun. His watch told him it was 1:45. He could ask her out today, but maybe she would say no. And then for lunch, where could he go? They were nervous, they were shy. The love was fated by destiny, unrequited by Singerman's Deli. They were nervous, they were shy. The love was fated by destiny, unrequited by Singerman's Deli. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. All right. So did that evoke the proper Zingerman-ness for
It's just blocks away, man. Yeah.
Did you feel it? Did you suddenly smell like your
They
smell was
actually delivered to my house during that song. Yeah.
Oh, and you didn't
They
deliver.
delivered
You
a
didn't order
veggie
anything.
melt. Yeah,
Oh.
a veggie melt. They just made it particularly for you.
For me, right? The
Yeah.
Larry O'Dean veggie melt. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Khalid, looking forward to hearing your last song. That one that has not been recorded yet, the last one you played, that was pretty great. Or that you're in the
Thank
process of recording.
Yeah. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, it sounded good. Very riff-tastic, man.
Thank you.
So I will let you go. I will see you on the flip side.
Cool. Thanks, Larry.
All right. Yep. Thank you.
This is the most recent song that I put out. It's called Long Slow Goodbye. I'm tired of my face, how it's long all over the place, from shop windows to restroom mirrors or anyone's eyes. There's not a moment that it won't take to complain about a piece of cake or the belly ache in my luxury ride. I want to be done with this, I know it, though I'm steadfast and reluctant to admit defeat, though I've blown it for such a long time. I keep it tidy and I keep it safe. I keep it locked so it won't escape. But it's grown too large and it's just walking away. It's a long, slow goodbye. It's a long, long, slow goodbye. It's a long, 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 long, slow goodbye. You won't have to scold me. You won't have to prod me, 'cause I'll be right there in a few more nicks of time. It's a long, slow goodbye. It's a long, long, slow goodbye. I once had a bit of peace, altogether too brief. And the kicker was it had nothing to do with me. In that moment, I couldn't take an unnecessary break. And those precious dreams that plagued me took to the sky. It's a long, slow goodbye. It's a long, long, slow goodbye. It's a long, 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 long, slow goodbye. It's a long, it's a long, it's a long, 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 it's a long, long, slow goodbye.
Cool tune. I like it.
Thank you.
Sounded good. All right, so this is the first song off the last Collector's EP called All We Need, and here we go.
When I look into your eyes, you take me to a new place, and the stars are all aligned, celebrating the shining grace of you. If there was a way, I would go back in time and rescue moments that eventually became regrets, but there's nothing I can do. They're gone. I'm trying to try and I never get it right. One of these days I'm gonna get it right. But I don't even have the words to say to you that I should. But that's okay. We've got each other to say, and that's all we need to make it through. Funny how things have worked out. Maybe just not as we had planned. Fleeting chapters in this book of time resuscitate my need to understand. So it's clear I try and I never get it right. One of these days I'm gonna get it right. But I don't even have the words to say to you that I should. But that's okay. We've got each other to say, and that's all we need to make it through. I don't have the words. 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 I don't even have the words to say to you that I should. But that's okay. We've got each other to say, and that's all we need to make it through. I don't have the words. 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 I don't have the words.
Thank you. Thank you.
I had to hustle to get us all back in there and for the applause to be heard in its fullest there. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Michael. That sounded really great.
Thank you, guys.
I think that does it, unless I went into my fugue state that I sometimes go into there. I believe we made our passes. We got our 5 songs in. Am I right?
Yeah, we did.
All right.
Yes, you're right.
I am. Well, for once, at least I'll be right about that. And once again, some nice comments over here. Thank you to those who hung in and watched tonight. People can watch this later. I was telling Michael and Khalid about this. to come back and revisit the magic that was tonight. So thanks for both of you coming back. We need to do this in the real world sooner rather than later. So I'd love to have you both back when it's feasible.
Yeah, appreciate it. Would love to do it again. Thanks for
nice
having
to
me
do
back.
it
Nice
in
meeting you,
person.
Yes, for sure. And while we're wrapping it up here, Michael, you plugged some stuff you were doing. Do either of you want to plug your web presence or anything like that? And feel free to say no wave man. But if you'd like to, let the folks know.
Yeah, the best place to hear my music is on SoundCloud. So I've got all my projects that are up there. If you just go to SoundCloud and type in Michael Mazza, I should appear near the top of the search. So yeah, I'm on SoundCloud. It's the best place to hear me.
Khalid?
All my stuff, everything I've released is on all the usual Spotify, Apple Music, wherever, Google Play, Amazon, everything except the very first stuff that I recorded with Map of the World so many years ago, which is in purgatory.
I was going to say
purgatory.
Caught up in some kind of litigation mode, am I correct?
Well, there's no litigation. There's just ownership, and it's not mine.
Yes. Damn it.
Damn them.
But yeah, I mean, you are both easy to find on the web and well worth seeking out what folks can of your stuff, including the new stuff tonight. I'm really excited to hear when that stuff's available in whatever form, meaning digitally, hard copy, what have you, singles, albums. Sounded really good.
Cool. Thanks, Lair.
Yeah,
really appreciate you doing it.
Of course, and as I mentioned again to Michael and Khalid before we went on the air, are we on the air? I guess we can say that, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
We hope to be back to some semblance of live performing, depending on my comfort level with it, but also venue. So in the meantime, we're forging ahead with the remote version, which got a pluses to it, like I have no pants on, for example. Who can? Yeah. I feel it frees me up for those operatic notes that I just can't reach normally. So I wouldn't recommend that live for myself and for the audience. It just wouldn't be pleasant for them. So the plus is that I can pull it off here, but maybe better to get back to the live and put the pants on. You think so?
Yeah, get the pants back on. I think that's a good idea.
I think it is a good idea in general.
I think pants are a great invention, and we should encourage their use.
You put that very succinctly, and I will second that, sir. So I will quit my attempted glibness here, and I will say thanks again to those that tuned in, and you do hang out for a second so we can have our little
split up the money.
Split up the Bitcoin, which is according to the Xenar 5000 over here, it's well into the Cloides, whatever that means.
Nice.
I guess it's Cloides and Bitcoin. Yeah. But we will freeze here and looking as handsome as we can, and we'll see everybody next month. Thanks again, Michael Mazza, Khalid Hanifi. I'm Larry O'Dean. See you next month, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.